It did the same thing. They just kept, for him, it was children. And for Chris, it's, you hit Rihanna. You a beat her for the rest of your life. You're a weirdo. Like, we don't care.
After years of keeping quiet and hiding the truth, it seems Chris Brown has decided to finally open up about what led to his fall in the music industry. He's now blaming Jay-Z, Beyonce, and Rihanna, claiming they had a major hand in it. Back when Chris was in a relationship with Rihanna, she allegedly shared some details with him about Beyonce. Now, after being shut out of the industry for such a long time, Chris is revealing Rihanna's secrets and explaining why she held such a strong grudge against Beyonce.
I'm strong. This happened to me. I didn't cause this. I didn't do it. This happened to me, and it can happen to anybody. There are a lot of women who've experienced what I did, but not in the public. So it made it really difficult. I just felt like, oh my God, here goes my little bit of privacy. Just people exposed, like it's something that nobody.
If you thought the chaos back in 2009 was intense, things are only getting more serious now. For years, rumors have circulated that Jay-Z acted as the gatekeeper of the music industry, making sure Beyonce stayed at the top. Many point to the struggles of artists like Aaliyah, Tasha, Carrie Hilson, and even Mia as proof of this. And now Chris Brown's name is being brought into the same conversation. Word is spreading that Chris has finally reached his breaking point and is prepared to tell his truth, starting with what really happened on that Grammy night in 2009.
Mr. Brown, imposition of sentence is suspended. You are going to be placed on formal felony probation for a period of 60 months.
It's 5 years probation and 6 months community labor for Chris Brown for his Rihanna. The sentence handed down Tuesday by LA Superior Court Judge Patricia Sneg, as she also warned the R&B singer to stay away from his ex-girlfriend for 5 years. Brown got a year of domestic violence counseling as well, and he was warned not to violate terms of his parole.
Remember, even though you have probation, this is a felony, and it does come with the potential of state prison if you should violate in any way the terms and conditions of this probation or pick up any.
At that time, Chris Brown and Rihanna were seen as the music industry's golden couple. But just hours before the Grammy ceremony, shocking headlines hit. Chris had been arrested for assaulting Rihanna. Photos of her injured face spread everywhere, and almost overnight, Chris went from being a star to being labeled as public enemy #1. He was pulled from performing at the Grammys, lost sponsorship deals, had his music pulled from radio, and was torn apart by the media. Meanwhile, Rihanna was quickly supported and protected by powerful names in the industry. But behind closed doors, a different story started to circulate. Some insiders claimed there was more to what happened. Jaguar Wright even spoke out in an interview, alleging that the real reason Chris snapped that night was because he found out about Rihanna's alleged involvement with Jay-Z. To make things worse, rumors spread that Rihanna had passed an STD to Chris, supposedly from Jay-Z.
I don't understand why people keep talking about that. It was forever ago. They were both very young, and he had just had his first herpes outbreak from her giving him the herpes.
Ooh, my.
Like, how the did you know what I mean? Like people don't understand what happened that night. And that's because Jay-Z worked so fucking hard to change the narrative of that night. Now, Rihanna was only 14, 15 when he started fucking with her and signed to the Def Jam. It's clear to say that the herpes that she had came from the person she had been most involved with, and that was Sean Carter. So here it is. Chris Brown has his first herpes outbreak from a celebrity girlfriend who he was set up with, and it was supposed to be this and it was supposed to be that, and he was there so people wouldn't pay attention to the fact that she was fucking Jay-Z. Underage. Jay-Z gave her the herpes that she gave to Chris Brown. And that first night, when he had that outbreak and he busted into Clive Davis's house and said, "Where the f is this dirty at?" I can't fault him for that. He had this is beautiful. Oh, wonderful. Chris Brown, she didn't ruin him. She ruined him at 19 years old. He's got the Jay-Z herpes.
Oh,
And it's unfair. Because now that's a part of his story. And Rihanna ain't innocent. Because she was in there giving that job in the coat closet when Chris Brown came in. He said, she always is sucking something. Then he said, I'm fucking done with you. And he stormed out of Clive Davis's house, got into his very expensive car, and Rihanna chased after him. She gets in the car and started fighting on him because he embarrassed her for calling her a sucking and saying in front of everybody that she gave him the herpes at Clive Davis's house the night before the fucking Grammys. She in the car trying to fuck him up. They're speeding on the Pacific Coast Highway, and you know Pacific Coast Highway, very steep. She could have kept the both of them fighting him while he was trying to just get the fuck away from her. Because Lord knows he couldn't get away from the herpes.
Oh.
And he hit him.
I can't confirm how true this theory is, but Jaguar Wright has stood by it firmly. During that time, she was actually working under Jay-Z, and she's not the only one who has hinted at stories like this. Wendy Williams once even joked that anyone who got involved with Rihanna would need penicillin afterward.
Observation. Rihanna is like you did it, you hit the skins and scram. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Well, I didn't make that up. She puts it out there like Rihanna is not girlfriend material. Am I wrong? Rihanna's the kind of girl, she's hot, she's sexy, you do her, then you take your penicillin.
For years, Chris Brown has been painted as the one who was unfaithful. But now, that version of events is being questioned. Rumor has it that Rihanna was secretly involved with Jay-Z and contracted an STI from him, something Chris later ended up with too.
With the option of, you can look at my phone. So I gave her the phone. She looks at the phone and there's a message and it says, Grammys, do your thing. And I didn't read the rest of the message, I didn't open. So she opened the message and the rest of the message said, I'll see you at the cloud party. So off that, she thought I was lying. She starts going off, she throws the phone, I hate you, whatever. Starts hitting me. We're in a little Lamborghini. She's fighting me and I'm like, look, I'm telling you the truth, I swear to God. I'm telling you the truth, stop it. So then she hits me a couple more times and I just kind of it doesn't go from translation to let's sit down, I'm telling you the truth. It goes to now I'm finna be mean and be evil, arguing. So then I remember she tried to kick me. It's like just her just being upset. But then I really, I with a closed fist, and it busted her lip. And when I saw.
In February 2023, Chris addressed the situation once again, and his words showed just how tired he was of it all. He came close to revealing the truth about that night, saying the version people believe is nothing but a narrative. He said, "If y'all still hate me for a mistake I made as a 17-year-old boy, please kiss my whole entire A. I'm 33 now, and I'm so tired of y'all running with this narrative. Y'all are the same ones who watch Blueface and Chrisean beat the hell out of each other every week. But that's okay because it's called entertainment." Around the same time, cheating rumors about Rihanna and Jay-Z were making headlines. Not only was she signed under Jay-Z's label, Roc Nation, but their chemistry on screen often sparked speculation.
I know I promised you I'm gonna give you my first Grammy, but we might have to fight for this one.
She said she want to thank everybody for her first Grammy.
Anyway, I'd like to thank Jay-Z for being a part of this record with me.
She like to thank Jigga Man for being the greatest in the world.
Ella Reid, Steve Bartles, Tata, Jay Brown, Karen Kwok for finding this amazing record. Tricky, Dream for...
On top of that, Jay-Z has always been linked to younger women, and Rihanna was the next big star to emerge after Beyonce. While Rihanna and Beyonce never had open arguments or public clashes, it's widely believed that there's been tension between them for years. They often threw subtle shade at each other, and even though they were under the same label, they never teamed up for a collaboration. When rumors spread that Jay-Z was cheating on Beyonce with Rihanna, His publicist dismissed it, saying it was only a PR move to boost Rihanna's career. But many believed Jay-Z himself fueled that story, regardless of how it impacted Beyoncé. The plan ended up backfiring, only creating more friction between Beyoncé and Rihanna. Fans noticed the digs especially when Beyoncé released her hit Bow Down. Many saw it as a direct warning to other female artists, especially Rihanna, to remember who was on top. That song was originally written for Rihanna, so she felt insulted when Jay-Z gave it to Beyoncé instead. Still, she later won Britain's Most Influential Pop Artist award, beating Beyoncé, Katy Perry, Justin Bieber, and others. After her win, Rihanna couldn't resist throwing shade, posting, "I only know how to be #1. I could use a challenge. How's it feel down there on your knees, huh?" It's also been claimed that the infamous 2014 elevator fight, where Solange went after Jay-Z, happened because the family had just learned he was cheating with Rihanna again. Not long after, an insider revealed that at a Tidal Press event in 2015, Beyoncé and Rihanna refused to be near each other. The source said that handling big names like Nicki Minaj, Madonna, and Kanye was already difficult. But Beyoncé and Rihanna made it worse by keeping their distance. The entire event had to be staged so the two would barely cross paths. Allegedly, when Rihanna was with Chris, she often complained to him about Beyoncé, and Chris has held on to those stories for years. Reports suggest he could even reveal everything in his autobiography. Many fans have long believed that Rihanna's hit Umbrella was linked to her rumored involvement with Jay-Z back when he and Beyoncé were still new. The industry may have tried to bury it, but rumors spread that Rihanna's connection with Jay was the reason she got signed to his label. As for her relationship with Chris, the Grammy scandal wasn't their only intense fight. While many claimed their arguments were about Chris cheating, insiders say that was just a cover for her alleged ties to Jay-Z. Through it all, Chris took the blame in public and never revealed her side of the story. One insider even claimed, "It's common knowledge that when Jay-Z went to Barbados to meet Rihanna and offer her a deal, she lost her virginity to him. People in the Caribbean, Brooklyn, and Flatbush knew about it." Another added, "Chris Brown deserves respect for staying quiet and taking all the media heat. Now it seems Chris is done holding back. And word is he's ready to let the truth out. At least, that's what people are saying." Until then, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates. Oh, and girl, check out the next video, it's just as messy.